everybody, this is Niall and Alex, except she's got a medical issue with her cast, so she just didn't go to the movie tonight. But I went and saw The Smashing Machine with Rock Johnson. I liked it. I looked at a lot of the reviews beforehand, and it seemed like everybody was kind of let down by the movie. Nobody said it was bad, but they seemed to be expecting more out of it. I guess I went into the movie with those reviews in my head, but I thought it was a great movie. So it's directed by Benny Safdie, who is one of the duo of the Safdie brothers. They did Uncut Gems and Good Time, which I think are two of the most intense movies I have ever seen. Those movies just, I was on the edge of my seat. So much so that it was painful. But this movie was not like that. It is directed by Benny Safdie, but it's not intense like that. You can tell it's a Safdie movie. And it's got that kind of like documentarian style shooting, which just ultimately makes it feel more real. I like the Safdie brothers. They advertised a movie, Marty Supreme, that Josh Safdie, the other brother, is going to have coming out soon. I'm excited to see what he does. This is Benny Safdie's directorial debut on his own. I would say the best part of the movie is probably the acting. The Rock did a great job. The main character, Mark Kerr, he is a real-life pioneer of the UFC fighting. He was one of the first big champions. So this covers his life from 1997 to 2000. And it goes through his fighting career and also his relationship with his girlfriend, Dawn. I know it was trying to teach me something, but the way it ended, I have an idea that it's about accepting loss, but I'm also thinking that I'd probably be thinking about this movie a little bit longer. The Rock, by far, best performance he's ever had before. I don't think that was a surprise. When we first saw the trailer for it, Alex was trying to tell me that that was The Rock, and I just kept looking at him, and I was like, there's no way that's The Rock. He has hair in this movie, which I guess maybe is what really deceived me, but the prosthetics department, they did a good job. Would I go see it again? No. It was 2 hours and 8 minutes long. It felt like 2 hours and 30 minutes, but it wasn't painfully long. It kind of ended right around the time when I was getting tired of it. And Ryan Bader is, real life, is Mark Kerr's friend and sometimes manager, and Ryan Bader did a great job acting as Mark Coleman, the friend. I think that's the best performance I've ever seen him in. I don't know what else I've seen him in, but I know I've seen him in things before. He's a well-known actor. And then Emily Blunt is, she's just that actress that I never recognize when I see her. I know her name, I know people talk about her, I know she's a big actress, but every time I see her, I'm always thinking maybe she's somebody else. Emily Blunt did a great job. I thought her character was, all of the characters were believable. I really bought into it. It really goes into a lot of tension in their romantic life, and a big part of it is addiction. It hurt that. I didn't know what the addiction, I figured steroids, like the movie The Wrestler. No, it's not about steroids. Unless I missed it, I didn't see steroids mentioned once in the movie. I thought it gave a powerful image of what addiction looks like for some modern Americans in the late 1990s to early 2000s. I really have nothing negative to say about the movie. I guess one thing is it just wasn't the best movie of the year. That was what we saw last time, one battle after another. I think it'll be up for some Oscars. It was a good movie. So Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 73. I would give it a 78. It's a lot better than some of the reviews people are giving. I think just objectively, without expectations, it's just a really well-made movie. I think it feels like it fits right in with the Safdie brother movies altogether. I don't know a lot about fighting, I'm not into sports a lot, but I've seen all the sports movies, and I like the sports movies. I think they're always entertaining. This isn't your typical fighting movie. This is more of a drama, and it doesn't pretend to be anything other than that. The music in the movie was kind of strange, I thought. Listening to all the different songs, they're like things from the 1950s by Frank Sinatra and to some techno guy. All of it was really good. I thought it somehow, as eclectic as it was, it worked really well with the movie and gave like the type of atmosphere that they were going for. Whenever there were moments of tension, I could really see the Safdie brothers coming out. I mean, whether it's Benny or it's both Benny and Josh, he was able to draw those tense moments out so much so that you could just like watch him stand for 5 minutes, be anticipating what is going to happen in the whole 5 minutes. I think maybe I was the only one in the theater like holding my hands up at certain parts because certain bloody things were happening. You felt like the power of each punch and kick, and Mark Kerr is this collected guy. He's able to do it, I guess, with the use of a lot of drugs, but then you kind of get to follow him as he's dealing with living life on life's terms. Also, his girlfriend's acceptance of that. I do think probably The Rock Johnson and maybe even Ryan Bader, maybe Emily Blunt will be up for my pick. They'll probably lose, but I think they'll be there. Yeah, so I'd recommend it if you're looking for a good movie and you've got the patience to sit through a 2-hour drama. I mean, you'll like it. I'm not going crazy about the movie, but I really liked it. So, Smashing Machine. Alright, y'all, toodaloo. Is this thing working?